Let's move on to the next question of this paper of JEE Main 2019 10th Gen evening shift. That is the question number 10. Consider the following three statements P, Q, R. Now, what they are asking for? Then the truth value for which one of the following statements is true. Right? So, we have to consider the statements basically. P says 5 is a prime number, which is true. Q says 7 is a factor of 192. When you divide 192 by 7, you observe it is not divisible. So, this statement is false. LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. This statement is also true. Now, the overall output required is true. Correct? So, we have to look at the different options that what they are suggesting. Let us see. Negation P meaning false. And when you take ending with false, the outcome will be false. It can never be true. Correct? Next, it is false, but since we have OR, so we need to go with it. Q is false, so output will become false. There is no chance. Next, this is true. Negation Q becomes true. R is true. Output is true. So, yes, the correct answer for this question is option number 3. So, let us mark and mention as the correct answer. I am sure this is clear. Let us move on to the next one, that is question number 11. The curve amongst the family of curves represented by the differential equation, something given to us, which passes through 1, 1. Now, let us solve this differential equation first, then we will move further what option is true. Starting with the differential equation, we can rearrange it as x square dx minus y square dx minus 2xy dy equals 0. So, dividing by x square, we have dx plus, let us put it inside, we have 2xy dy minus y square dx divided by x square is equal to 0. So, the second term is actually d of y square by x. This is clear. So, on integrating the result, or before, you can write it as dx plus d of y square by x is equal to 0. So, here you have the result finally changing to x plus y square by x is equal to constant, or x square plus y square is equal to cx. Now, question says the curve is passing through 1, 1. It passes through 1, 1. So, we have 1 plus 1 is equal to c. So, the value of c comes to be 2. C is 2. So, the curve is finally x square plus y square is equal to 2x. A circle passing through origin having center on the x axis. So, from the given options we can see option number 4 is perfectly matching with what we concluded. I am sure this is clear. Let us move on to the next question of this paper. The length of the chord of the parabola x square equals 4y, having equation this one is, question is saying find the length of the chord whose equation is given and for this parabola. How to start? Simply put the value of y in it or x in it, solve the equation to get the points of intersection. Once you get the points of intersection, apply the distance formula to get the result. So, let us begin with this question. X square is equal to 4 times, let us take y from here and substitute. This is x plus 4 root 2 divided by root 2, right. So, we have x square minus 2 root 2 x, then you have minus 16 is equal to 0. It can be factorized simply by splitting the middle term. So, we have minus 4 root 2 x plus 2 root 2 x minus 16 is equal to 0, or factors with us x minus 4 root 2 multiplied with x plus 2 root 2 is equal to 0. So, we get the values for x as 4 root 2 and minus 2 root 2. Substitute these values of x in the equation of line to get the value for y. When you put 4 root 2 in this equation, you can clearly see y is 8, correct. So, write here y as 8. Similarly, on substituting minus 2 root 2 you get 2. Now, apply distance formula to get the length. Therefore, required length is equal to square root of, simply you have x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, that gives you 6 root 2 whole square, meaning 72, plus 6 square, that is 36. So, the result is 6 root 3. So, let us see whether it is there in the options. So, the correct answer for this question is 6 root 3, which is option number 2. I am sure this is clear how we solve it. Let us move on to the next question of this paper.